Yes, good morning, everyone. I hope you are able to hear me. They are able to watch my screen. So myself, this is Chandra. I am the trainer and placement officer at RTL Online Trainings and Placements. Okay. So welcome for our demo sessions. If you have any doubts about the subject, you can communicate with me directly in the session itself. Regarding the placement and other things, you can communicate with our admin. This is our admin number and this is our office address. I request everyone, please subscribe for our channel to get the latest updates about Oracle cloud trainings as well as the placements. We are going to have 3 demo sessions today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow. 3 demo sessions. In these 3 demo sessions, I'm going to explain you what is Oracle applications, what are the prerequisites required for this course, how complex this course, how easy this course, and I'm going to do couple of assignments in the demos itself. When I do the assignments, you will be clear whether you will be able to understand, whether you are interested about the technology, that and all you will be coming to know. If you say everything is fine, then you can join with the regular classes from Monday with the enrollment. So during these 3 demo sessions, if you have any doubts, even if it is simple doubt also, you can ask me, you can unmute yourself and ask me, or you can send a message also, chat box. Okay, so that I'll go for reply. And this demo session is going to be recorded and it will be uploaded in our YouTube channel immediately after the session is completed. I'm going to have the session now 1 hour 30 minutes, 1.5 hours we are going to have today. We'll be discussing about detailed information about this Oracle applications, EBS, as well as the technical and other things. Okay, yes. So let me open the Notepad++ here for easy communication. Yeah. So everybody knows what is Oracle. I think most of the people knows what is Oracle. So Oracle is basically a database, one of the #1 database. Last 30-40 years, everybody is using this product across the world. Almost all the clients are using Oracle database. Oracle database. So whenever you want to maintain the data in proper format, why we have to maintain the data? What is the reason? For example, you have your mobile. Whenever you are saving the mobile numbers, if it is 100 numbers, okay, 1000, 2000, 5000 numbers are there, it will be very difficult for you to understand. That's why we are going to take first name, last name, company, email ID, phone number, and a reference. So in the giving the name itself will be specifying referential name like that, because you have a huge data. When you have huge data, you have to maintain that data in proper format so that whenever you required again, then it will show you in a proper way. That's the reason we will maintain this data. There are number of databases. In the market. Okay, Oracle is there, Microsoft SQL Server is there, PostgreSQL is there, MongoDB is there, Mongo database. Like this, there are number of databases we have in the market. So if the clients are going to do some business, maybe they are doing the manufacturing business, maybe they are doing the educational business, maybe they are doing some automobile industry or transportation industry. It can be anything. Okay. So if they want to maintain their day-to-day business transactions, nothing but their sales, their finance, means their accounts data, their procurement data, their employees data. So this all we are going to manage in the databases in the proper format. In the database, we are going to maintain all this in proper format. That's what we call it as database. So clients will be using, these are different databases. These are different databases clients are going to use. Okay. So it's clear everybody what is database, why we require database for the clients. Database is used to maintain the data in proper format. When you want to maintain the data in proper format, we require a database. Is clear everybody?
All right.
Yes.
Next, whenever we say database, whenever we say database, it is only they want to search for the data and they wanted to go for update the data. They want to delete the data. So they need a application or software. Application or software, or they required a package, software package. We also call it as a software package. So application or software or package, these all are same, almost similar words in IT industry. Okay. So when the clients wants to manage the information, when I say manage means if they want to insert the data, if they want to update the data, if they want to delete the data, if they want to hide the data, if they wanted to go for manipulate or validate the data, they require the applications. They need applications. So there will be two things we will have. When we say application, there will be a front end and there will be a back end. There will be a front end and there will be a back end. There will be two things, front end and back end. You take any software, whether it is Oracle, whether it is SAP or IBM applications or Microsoft applications. When you say somebody says that there is a software, we have to learn or we have to use whatever. Software means there will be two things, front end, back end. Of course, middleware, some other things will come. That's anyway, we'll come to know later. The basic thing is front end and back end. Front end and back end. So what is front end? Front end is nothing but a forms or reports. We call it as forms or reports. For example, you go to supermarket and you buy some items and you go to cash counter. You will give that items. What they do? They'll enter that all item details, quantity, price, total, discount. They'll ask your name and phone number, mobile number, and they'll ask you cash or card or phone pay, right? Payment details. All that information they are going to enter. That is what front end. That is what front end. So the employees who are working in that company, maybe that is in a supermarket or maybe any medical shop, or it can be a hotel or restaurant or educational institutions, anybody, whatever they are using, the end users, we call them as a end users. They are company employees. What they do is they'll open the forms and they enter the data. End of the day, their supervisor will come, or these people only will run the report and they see the output. So this forms and reports, we call it as a front end. Whatever the data they entered in the forms and they click submit button, you might have seen they click submit button, that information will be saved in the database. Okay, that's what backend. Backend is nothing but a database. So if you buy some items today and if you go tomorrow and give the bill to them, what happened? They'll search for the bill, where that information is saved in the backend database. In the backend database, it is stored. So they'll search for the bill and they'll make changes, whatever is required. If they want to take the product return, yes, if possible, they'll take it. Any discounts or
whatever the business rules are there, that will be applied here. Okay, so that's what we call it as a software. Excuse me. That's what we call it as a software. Okay, so software or application or package. Software, application or package. So these are the three different words we can call it as any application. Okay. So when you say the companies or clients, they are using the software. Are you using software to maintain your business data, day-to-day transactions? Yes, I am using software. Which software you are using? Microsoft products or Oracle products or Salesforce or IBM products? Are you using Google or Amazon products? Like that, we will have different softwares. But you take any software, any company, the base rule. When I say software, two things will be there: front end, back end. Front end means forms and reports. Front end means forms and reports. Back end means database. This terminology is common for any technology. You go for any technology, full stack, Java or Python or Oracle or Salesforce or Workday, any technology, to front end and back end. Front end means what you are doing entry. Back end means your database tables where the information stored permanently. Okay, this two things are there. Okay, now we are going to learn the software called Oracle Applications. Oracle Applications or EBS Suite, Oracle E-Business Suite or Oracle ERP, Enterprise Resource Package. Oracle Enterprise Resource Package, ERP. We call it as ERP, Enterprise Resource Package. So this is one of the software. So what is Oracle Applications? See, Oracle is different. Oracle is a database, but Oracle Applications is a software. When I say software, it will have two things. As I said, there will be two things, front end and back end. Two things will be there. There will be a front end and back end, forms and reports, back end database. Database is your Oracle. We have databases Oracle here. Okay. So it is one of the ERP application. What is ERP? Enterprise Resource Planning. ERP application, ERP software, ERP package, all are same. Okay. Enterprise is nothing but a companies. Enterprise is nothing but a companies. Okay. Tech Mahindra is there. Tata Motors is there. Tata Insurance, ICICI Bank is there. Life Insurance, LIC is there. And Narayana Educational Institutions, we have Heritage Retail Industries, we have Reddy Laboratories, we have Aravindo, we have. So these all are enterprises, nothing but a companies. When they are doing the business to maintain their resource information, what is your company resources? For example, you are running one company. I'll ask you, what is your company resource? What is the meaning of resource? Resource means company employees, company branches, company missionaries, company customers, company suppliers, company credibility, company accounting assets and liabilities, and company liabilities, assets with expenditure. This all we call it as a resources. Okay. Generally, people what they think resource is nothing but company employees, but including the employees, your customer also your resource. You have to maintain properly information about the customer. Suppliers also your resource. Banks also your resource. You are using 10 banks, bank branches and accounts. Okay, these all are your company resource. You have 25 branches in India and 20 branches in US and 10 branches in UK. So these all are your resources. You have number of missionaries or assets, okay, or vehicles. These all are resources, right? So if you want to maintain this resource information in a proper format, you need a package or you need a software. In a single software, I want to maintain my entire resource information properly. Then what we required, ERP software is required. So ERP is nothing but Enterprise Resource Planning. It is one of the package, Enterprise Resource Planning. You have to maintain that resource information in a proper plan. Otherwise, it's very difficult to manage that information. I'll give you a simple example how the complexity, how complex this business will in the real time. Okay, why we required ERP softwares to maintain the business data. Okay, so let me go to here. Yeah, I'll take a very small company. Let's say Heritage Foods Private Limited. It's one of the retail company which is there in Andhra and Telangana. It's basically a domestic company, small company, having around 400 branches. In every branch, let's say there are 5 employees. There are 5 employees. 400 branches they have, and there are 5 employees. Every day customers are coming. Total how many employees are there? There might be a number of employees, but these all are software employees and means end users. They are using data entry operator. They are using the software and enter the data. So, okay. So this 2000, let's say in every branch, there are only 2 employees. So even if you take 2 employees also, we'll see 800 people are there. So 800 people are working as a data entry operator. So when customer comes to this branch, when customer comes to this branch here, when customer comes to the branch here, so they will buy the product. Okay, let's say every day there are 100 customers are coming to the branch. Per branch, 100 customers. How many branches you have? 400 branches. Total, how much you will see that here records for 40,000 per day. Per day, 40,000 customers are visiting our stores. Right. 40,000 customers are visiting our store. Every customer will buy either one item or multiple items. Right. The customer will buy either one item or multiple items. Let's say on an average, every customer is buying 3 items. 1,20,000 records you have to enter in your computer. 1,20,000 records per day. That is my business. This is very small company, I'm telling. I'm telling very small company. Maybe around 5 crores or 500 crores or 1,000 crores business turnover like that. Okay. So this is 1,20,000 per day transactions. For example, if I go to Heritage Foods, if I buy a banana of 1 dozen and they'll give me the bill, they'll enter Mr. Chandra has purchased this banana quantity and price, and they take my mobile number. Maybe if required, they take, otherwise no. And they give the printout. That's all. That data is going to be entered. Per day, 1,20,000 entries will be entered. Like this, how many records you will get end of the month, end of the quarter, end of the year. End of the year, now the company wants to analyze their business. Without analyzing the business, they cannot get the profits. It's very difficult. Sometimes they have to close the business also. Okay. So this all information which customer has purchased, is this customer is visiting the same store? It means he is locally staying. Maybe he's visiting multiple stores. Okay, again, where he is storing, try to give some benefits to him so that again he will visit, because you have to maintain your customer relationships, right, properly. So those all we are supposed to manage. So that is a company will take care of some other people, business analysts or some business graduations, or whoever take business intelligence decisions. So okay, that is a different domain. So the different department they take care, but we have to give this information properly to them, right? So definitely these people has to use some ERP software. They have to use some ERP software to maintain all this data day to day. See how complex this data per day what I have entered here, and I already specified just 3 records per candidate, per customer, right? Not more than that. Okay, so this all information we have to maintain in a proper software. So there are multiple ERP softwares available in the market. There are multiple ERP softwares are available in the market. One is SAP. One we have SAP. Another one is Oracle applications. Another one is Oracle applications, EBS. And PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, Siebel software, and then Microsoft Dynamics, Salesforce, Workday, Oracle Fusion Cloud, NetSuite. Like this, there are a number of ERPs. But from 1995 onwards, we have SAP and competitor Oracle is there, EBS, same, and PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Siebel. There's all ERP applications are there since 1995. Microsoft Dynamics, I think they introduced it in 2003. And Salesforce we got in 2010. Workday 2014. And Oracle Fusion 2015. NetSuite 2015 we got here. Okay. But this PeopleSoft, JD Edwards, and Siebel, all these three ERPs are merged with Oracle. No more PeopleSoft. All these three ERPs are merged with Oracle. So they are merged with Oracle. So we don't have these three separate now. Maybe old customers, someone might be using, but Oracle is taking care of that support. So there is no client nowadays who will come to Oracle company saying that I want to use PeopleSoft. Because what Oracle says, I'm not updating this software last 6-7 years. Still, if you want to use, you can use, because we stopped any developments or enhancements in this software. What they are telling, instead of that, you can buy our latest ERP applications. Okay. Because they acquired all these three companies in 2006, sometime around 20 years back. They acquired these companies. Old customers, obviously, as per the agreement, we have to give the support for them. Oracle giving it to them. Oracle giving support to them. Okay. So now the major ERPs are available in the market, SAP and Oracle applications. These two applications are there since 1995. Some thousands of customers are using these ERP softwares since 1995. It's almost 30 years. Last 30 years, thousands of customers are there across the world. Across the world, thousands of customers are using these ERP products. Now, latest Microsoft Dynamics, Salesforce, Workday, Oracle Fusion Cloud, NetSuite. This all people are saying that it's a cloud, digitalization, mobility, and analytics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, RPA, robotic process automation. These all new words, buzz is coming, and they are introducing their new ERPs. Okay, but the ERP remains same. No chance that the ERP will never change. The ERP remains the same because the clients, whenever the business is down, for example, right now business is down, not that up to the mark. Right now business strategies either in US or India or China or across the world, little bit slowdown is there, but still they have to use the ERP software. So when you are running your company, if your company is in profits, then you will try to initiate the new things. If your business is running normally, then you will stop whatever the research you want to do, whatever the innovations or whatever the new enhancements you want to do, you will try to postpone it because I don't need, because right now we are not that much in profits. So we try to use as it is the current software. That's why the job openings will be always in SAP and Oracle applications. Always the job openings will be there because there are some thousands of customers are there. You have to provide the support for them. You have to do some enhancements or customizations we have to do, because the business logics, business processes and policies will be keep on changed. So when that is changed, obviously you are supposed to change that things, right? That's why always there will be a jobs in SAP and Oracle applications here. Yeah. Yes, is clear everybody? Any doubts here in this? What is ERP software? What are different ERP softwares we have?
No, it's clear right now.
Anyone having doubts? Anybody would like to talk with me? Excuse me. Yeah. So now we are talking about this Oracle applications EBS. There is one more competitor ERP from Oracle itself, Oracle Fusion Cloud. It's also one of the ERP software. What is difference between these two? This is a old ERP, and this is the new one introduced by Oracle. When you say new ERP, do we find clients immediately? No, it takes some time. It's not that much easy one client move from one ERP to another ERP. It takes some years. It takes some years, maybe 2 years or 3 years time it will take. So clients will not take the business decision immediately. Okay, let's move from old ERP to new ERP. It takes some time. Excuse me. So that's the reason. So whenever the people are looking for a job in the industry right now, so there will be a jobs always in Oracle applications EBS. Always in EBS applications, there will be a jobs here. Okay. So now we are going to discuss how these projects will come. So who is your client now? Here it is. Hoods Private Limited. So what Heritage Company will do is they will approach Oracle Corporation. They will approach Oracle Corporation. They will say that I have 400 branches, and 400 branches I have. In every branch, 10-15 employees are working. Around 6,000 employees I have headcount total, but only every branch, 2 people only use the software. Remaining all are non-IT employees. They don't use the software. So they might be doing some other jobs, some other responsibilities they take care. Okay. Total 800 users license cost. Total 800 people are going to use the license. Means they are going to log in and perform the day-to-day transactions. That's my requirement. This is the number of records per day or per year and all. So for this, I want to use your software ERP application. I want to use this ERP software. I would like to use this ERP software called Oracle Applications to maintain my accounts, nothing but my finance. To maintain my accounts, I would like to maintain my supply chain management data. Means what are the items I am purchasing from suppliers? What are the items I am selling to my customers? What are the items I have stock in my warehouse? And that's what we call it as supply chain management. And I want to maintain my employees' data. I want to maintain my employees' data. I would like to maintain my employee salaries, employee leaves, employee performance, employee timesheets. This is all I would like to maintain. So that's what we call it as HRMS, Human Resource Management. Earlier, now we call it as Human Capital Management, but actually it is a HRMS, Human Resource Management System. And I want to maintain the CRM, Customer Relationship Management. Let's say I have 40,000 customers. Then I have to analyze my customers and I need to improve my business. I want to increase my business turnover by going through this customers and all this, right? That's what we call it as CRM, Customer Relationship Management here. Customer Relationship Management, CRM. We are going to call it as CRM software. Okay. And we have other domains also, projects. We have other domains also, projects. Okay. So some clients will use only finance. Some clients will use finance and supply chain management. It's different, depends on the requirement. Somebody will use entire suite, entire software. So Heritage company says that I use only your finance modules. I don't want supply chain or other things because I have another software to maintain that information. Okay, I don't want that. I go with the finance. I go with only finance. In finance also, there are 6 to 7 modules. Okay, I don't want entire finance suite. Just I required three modules, APR, GL. Like that, depends on your requirement. You are going to buy the license from Oracle Corporation because this company developed this software. Oracle Corporation company developed this software. So what client wants to do, he want to buy this software, not the entire suite, not the entire suite. They want to use only finance, only in finance. Again, in finance, there are around 7 modules we have. Out of that, they want to use only AP module, AR module, GL module, AP, AR, and GL. They want to use only AP, AR, GL, general ledger, payables, receivables, and ledger. So that they wanted to use. Okay, that they want to use. So like this, the client will buy the licensed software from Oracle company. They'll pay the amount, number of users, license cost, and number of modules, a domain, number of modules, whatever they'll buy the software. Once they buy the licensed software, they'll go for recruit the TBA. Excuse me. They'll go for give this project to either TCS or Wipro or Infosys or Accenture, who are all our Oracle partners. These all are Oracle partners. These all companies are Oracle partners. So it's very simple. You might, excuse me, you purchased a car for servicing, you can give it in showroom or you can give it outside authorized centers. You can give it outside authorized centers. There will be a partners. There will be a partners. Okay. So Heritage Foods Private Limited given this project to TCS company, for example. They says that, excuse me, we purchased these 3 modules from Oracle company, these 3 modules. So the software is ready, licensed cost. So what you have to do is, what TCS company should do is, they have to understand what is Heritage company structure. When I say structure, company, branches, departments, employees, locations, company registrations, company rules and regulations. This all we have to understand. That we have to implement. And they need to customize the forms. They need to customize the reports. They need to customize the programs and designing the things, email, FTP, fax, printing, calculations, taxes, discounts, customer data, supplier data. A lot of things needs to be done. So this is just software only. What Oracle Corporation will do, they will give you the licensed software. When you install the software, you will see only 0 data. There is nothing information because Oracle company developed this software for all the clients, for all the customers. So in this software, there will be a application that you are supposed to customize according to your requirement. So that is what actually our project. That is what actually our project. Because the Heritage company is basically, their business is retail industry. Day to day, they are going to sell food products to their customer. They are not into software. They do not have any idea about the software. They just log in and do the enter, take the printout, send email, send fax, and search, analyze. That's all. They can't do anything with the software. But these companies should do this project. Okay. Let's say Heritage company decided, okay, I'll give this project to TCS. Now TCS says that in 1 year, I will implement all these 3 modules to your all 400 branches. I'll take care of that. So then TCS will start recruiting the software engineers. There are 3 types of software engineers for the Oracle Apps projects. Excuse me. DBA, sorry. There will be a DBA. There will be a functional consultant. There will be a technical consultant. DBA, functional and technical. Generally in ERP softwares, we call it as consultant. We don't call it as software engineer, or we don't call it as a software developer. We don't call it as software engineer or software developer. Why we don't call it as? It's very simple. The software is already developed. This is one of the software is already developed by Oracle Corporation company. They designed, excuse me, they designed, they developed, they tested. After that, they released into the market, saying that you can use this software to maintain your accounts, to maintain your procurement data, to maintain your sales data, warehouse data, your employees data, your customers data, your projects information, all the things you can manage. And they release it into the market. Okay. Now clients are going to buy this licensed software, but business is different from one client to another client. It's as simple as, for example, I'll tell you, you go to ICICI Bank and you said that you want to open account. There will be an account form. They'll give you one form. Please fill the details and please produce the following documents. Then it takes 2 to 3 days time for the account opening, and minimum balance is this, and these are the terms and conditions. For ATM card, this is the charge. These are there will be a terms and conditions. And you go to HDFC. Both are banking services only, right? You go to HDFC and you say that I want to open account. There also there will be a same process, but the fields are different. Form is different. The supporting documents almost similar, might be some other options they'll give. And minimum balances depends on the customer, depends on the references. This will be different. So the action, whatever you are doing is the same in both the companies, but there will be a difference. There will be a changes in the process or policy and terms and conditions from the company point of view. Okay. So that's the reason whenever these clients buy the software, they will go for change according to their requirement. Okay. So for that purpose only, the client is giving this project to Oracle company or Oracle partners. Okay. So now TCS is going to do the DBA functional and technical team. Okay. So this consultant role, why we call it as consultant is, we are not going for pure development in this project, right? Because it is already developed. It is already developed and tested and released into the market. Now what we are going to do, we are going to understand this product, and then we are going to make some changes in the product. We are going to do some enhancements in the product, and we are trying to develop some objects in the product. Okay. So some companies, they also call it as associate consultant, software engineers. It doesn't mean that they should not call it as software engineers, but I'm telling you official words. When you go for an interview and you says that I'm working in Oracle apps, okay, are you DBA, apps DBA, or are you functional? Are you technical? That's what they ask you. Consultant, functional or technical. So these are the three roles we will find: DBA, functional, and technical. Now we'll see the roles and responsibilities of this one. Just 1 minute. So there are three different types of roles in Oracle applications projects. in Oracle applications projects. One is a DBA role, another one is technical, another one is functional. So DBA is the first person who is going to start the project. So he will go for install the software. He'll go for install the software, installation of the software, maintaining the security, maintain the database, backup, cloning, support, migrations, defining multiple instances. When we are working in the projects, we see development instance, testing instance, and production, different instances, because we can't work directly with the production, right? So we require, if something goes wrong, then it is a problem. It affects to other objects. That's why we will have different instances to maintain the project. And applying the patches. Patches is nothing but, for example, your client has purchased the software. During the installation, we got some problem. So what we will do, we'll call to Oracle company, because we purchased licensed software from Oracle, right? So obviously, we'll call to Oracle company and we'll raise the ticket, service request, saying that we are facing so-and-so problem. Then they'll give you the solution. That's what we call it as a patch. Patch is nothing but a script given by Oracle to solve the bugs. And in case if Oracle introduced some new features, every 6 months or every 1 year, Oracle is going to add some new features to the product. They will intimate to all their customers saying that this is the new feature we have introduced in the software. If you are interested, you can go for run this patch. It will automatically update your software. It's as simple as in our mobile also we'll be getting the updates, right? So we have to just click on the button. It will go for update the software and it will ask you to restart the mobile. Same thing here, but here there will be a separate procedure, because if something goes wrong, then it may affect to existing objects, right? That's why the DBA has to take care all, and he has to go for the apply. There will be a procedure. It's not like, okay, there is a new feature, let's go for update. Okay, there will be a procedure for that. So this all responsibilities will be taken by DBA. DBA is going to take care of all these responsibilities. Yeah. Second one is, once the software is ready, DBA installed the software and everything is fine. Now the software is ready. Then functional consultant is going to start the project. First person is DBA, second person is a functional consultant. Once DBA complete this role, then functional consultant is going to start second role. Functional. What is functional consultant responsibility? Functional consultant is going to directly interact with the client. Here, Heritage Company knows that it is one of the ERP software developed by Oracle Corporation. If I buy this software, I can manage my entire business data here. But how to manage? What features are there? What is the procedure? What are the terms and conditions is already configured? How it will work? They do not have idea. They do not know. All that information should be explained by our functional consultant. What Oracle company will tell to the customer, day to day your payments, whatever you are doing to your suppliers, you can manage in your account payables module. But how to manage? If I want to pay for single supplier, how to do that? If I want to do it for multiple suppliers, how to do it? If I want to do it for multiple suppliers, for some of the people checks I want to pay, for some of the people I want to pay online, for some of the people I wanted to give future dated checks, and with different bank branches with a different format, check printing, how to do all this detailed explanation, they will not give it. They'll say that all the features are there. So the functional consultant is supposed to gather that information from the client. So that's the reason first he will communicate with the client and he will explain about the product to the client. Each and every process, whatever we have in the software, will be explained to the client detailed. Will be explained to the client detail. So someone will come from Heritage Company. There might be some finance manager or general manager or whoever is stakeholders or top level management or key person who knows the end-to-end business of this company. They will be listening. So they are the customers. They are the actual client. Okay, so our functional consultant is going to explain about the product to the client. Then client will say there is a gap. Gap in the sense, no, we don't pay like this. We have this procedure. We pay like this. For example, if supplier amount is more, we take as high priority and we'll make the payment. Let's say I want to pay tomorrow. Next week, I want to pay for 1,000 suppliers. But my first priority is based on the amount. Once that is completed, then the next priority is based on the date. Next priority payment is based on the payment method. Like that, they are doing in their own way. But Oracle says that always based on the invoice date. But you have to make some changes over there. Means you have to change the setup. You have to change the configuration. You have to change the logic. Okay. So that's what we call it as a gap. This is what actually your project, this line. Gap analysis. What actually your client is doing the business, how your software is designed by Oracle. Okay, there might be gap between these two. If you say there is no gap, there is no question of project. Just you have to install the software and you have to give the training how to use that software, and you have to create user ID passwords for them. You load their customer data, you load their suppliers data, you load their items data, you load their bank's information, and you configure the basic things, and then they'll start. It will happen within 3-4 months. 3-4 months, the project will be closed. But hundreds of requirements will not tally as per the software, because everybody will have their own terms and conditions, their own policies. Okay, so definitely there will be a gap between the software and as well as the client's business process. That's what we call it as a gap analysis. That should be identified by the functional consultant. So he will gather the requirement and prepare the FD, functional design document. Okay, and then he will go for define the functional setups. He will configure that things, and he will prepare the training manuals, and he will assign the work to the team. So what functional consultant is doing is going to interact with the client. He will explain about the software to the client. Then he is going to gather the requirement. For example, client says that I want to calculate the discount based on the supplier priority wise, as well as based on the supplier quantity, and also based on the supplier previous analysis, previous ratings. Based on that, I want to calculate. Means you have to write a program. You have to write a program to do all these things. That's a technical job. So he will assign that work to the technical team. For example, end of the day, I wanted to take all this backup. I have another software. End of the day, all this information should be transferred to another software. So I want to take this backup, entire business, whatever we have done, that entire transactions, we want to take the backup. So that is a DBA related job. So DBA will take care of it. So I would like to configure some options. For example, I have a business in India, US, and UK. My India employees log into the application. They should get automatically INR currency. Obviously, in India, if you are doing the business, day-to-day currency is INR, right? You pay the amount, you collect the amount, all are INR. But sometimes I want to make the payment in US dollar also for my customers. Okay, so for my supplier, sorry. If I want to make the payment in US dollar, then I have to use some currency conversion rate. Today, dollar rate is 85 rupees. $1 equal to 85. Tomorrow, maybe 86. But that information should be taken from the share market or online, whatever is there. From there, we have to take the currency conversion. This is a functional configuration. So that should be taken by the functional consultant. So like this, whenever there is a requirement, functional consultant will analyze whether this requirement should be done by DBA, or it should be done by functional, or it should be done by the technical. That's what they try to do it here. If it is DBA related, he will assign to DBA. If it is functional, he will do it himself, functional team. If it is work is related for technical team, then technical consultant will start. So there will be a DBA team, there will be a functional team, there will be a technical team. Depends on the project. If it is a complex project, definitely there will be a team. Okay. So that's about the functional consultant. Functional consultant, highly communication is required because he's the front end person who will communicate with the client. So obviously, he must have very good communication skills, and he should understand layman language. Layman language means general businessman language. So they won't speak our Oracle terminology. They speak their business terminology. Okay, so their business terminology they will speak, general words. So that you need to convert into Oracle. Nowadays it's okay, fine. People are understanding invoice, payments, and purchase orders, requisitions, receipts, and all, because everybody started using the online, online shopping and all. So we are going to log in, and we are going to raise the orders we are purchasing and payment, COD, cash on delivery. Nowadays everybody know cash on delivery means you will pay the amount once you receive the product. Okay, EMIs, you are going to do it for the future within 30 days or 45 days. You are going to give the return product, return available or not. So these all are terminology nowadays, even layman people also knows it. Okay, fine. So here communication highly expected from the functional guy, documentation skills, because everything needs to be documented, and he is supposed to give the good presentation, because if client don't understand what is there, then he cannot give the requirement. Then he cannot give the requirement here, right? He cannot give the requirement here. So that's why whatever the presentation we are giving, that should be done here properly. That's why highly expected. The functional consultant is supposed to go for high communication, documentation, and presentation skills. Okay. Next, once functional guys start the project, then technical team will involve. So for technical, we will be receiving the requirement from here only. Functional consultant or functional manager or senior functional consultant is going to give the requirement. We'll go through the requirement and understand. Then we'll prepare technical document, how we are going to develop the report or program or interface or process or integration, and we will go for get the approval and develop the object, test the object, and move into the production. And technically, we work with the reports, interfaces, conversions, and extensions. These all things we are going to do as a technical consultant. Okay. So right now, whatever the course we are going to learn, that is this technical consultant. DBA works are very limited, maybe 2 to 3 per project. Functional also maybe 3 to 4. If there are 4 functional consultant, at least 20 technical people will be there. For one functional, 3 to 4 minimum technical guys are required, because whatever the requirement comes, that technical person is supposed to do that. Yeah. So this is the codes what we are going to learn now. Oracle Applications Technical Consultant. Yeah. It's clear, everybody, how this course name has came and all. Any doubts, please?
Sorry, I want to just ask, like, what topic will we cover in this course?
That is next level syllabus.
Mm-hmm.
Next topic we are going to discuss.
Okay.
Sir, then why in the market there's a lot of demand of techno-functional consultants, sir?
That is going
Why?
to be, see, techno-functional means 2 things are there. When you apply as 5+ experienced consultant, as a team leader or senior consultant, they'll ask you, you are 100% technical consultant, I agree, but you are working in the project last 5 years. Maybe you worked with 4 projects in implementation, supports, customizations, enhancements. You should have idea about functional also. Without knowing functionality, working with technical will be difficult. Okay, for example, client has asked you, develop one purchase order report. Okay, report development is my responsibility only as a technical. What I do, I write a query, then I design a layout, I develop the report. and now output I am getting. But whatever the output I am getting, that is perfect or not, means whether the output is correct or not, I need to test it. If I want to test, first I have to prepare sample data. Purchase order report I have developed. So what I have to do now, I have to create multiple purchase orders. Some POs are approved, some POs are cancelled, some POs are rejected, some POs are incomplete, some POs are in progress, some POs are on hold. Like that, I have to create multiple POs and then I have to run the report. And I have to compare the output, whether it's perfect or not. If it is perfect, then I can deliver to my client. Like that, we will do in the real time. Last 4 years, you are working like that. Definitely, you should have some idea about functional, right? That's what they expect, functional also. Okay, so this is, we are going to learn complete technical, and also we are going to learn 40% of the functionality. It's going to be a techno-functional, it is. Yes, Satish, the entire course will be on Cloud Fusion. No, Cloud Fusion ERP is different. Cloud Fusion ERP is a different software. That is a different course. We are dealing with this. This is a latest one introduced by Oracle, but we don't have much openings in the software. Maybe it takes after 3-4 years. People who are already working in the IT industry, they will upgrade their skills to generally Oracle Fusion Cloud. Because if you are looking for a job in IT industry now, better Oracle applications, because there are old customers, new customers. So there are a lot of openings and all. This is purely new customers, right? So Oracle Fusion Cloud is one of the new ERP introduced by Oracle. It is new, no doubt. It's got cloud, it's got artificial intelligence, it's got machine learning, it's got blockchain, it's got RPA, robotic process. All the features are there in this ERP software, but difficult to get into the job because openings are less at this point of time. Maybe after 3-4 years, we find more jobs in this ERP. Yeah.
Sorry, Chandra. Okay, so RTL generally offers cloud, right? I mean, I've seen some ads giving SCM training, HCM.
Yeah, that is there. That is there.
Yeah, but this particular course is only meant for EBS, right? Not,
Yes.
I mean, EBS R12, not for Fusion, right?
No, not for Fusion.
Okay, yeah.
We
Because the
also
reason
call
I'm,
it as.
yeah, got it. Because I'm already working in EBS, so I thought to, get you trained on this Fusion. But yeah, I got your point. Yeah. So this is only for R12 then. Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have one more question, that is like there is a process which is called P2P process. So
Yes.
is this process come under the DBA or functional consultant or
Technical,
technical
it
consultant?
comes under technical as well as functional,
Mhm,
both.
mhm.
Both.
In both.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we going to cover this topic as well
Yes.
in this course?
Yes. Okay. So now, we discussed what is ERP software, what is front end, back end, how the projects will come, what are the different roles we have. Okay. And this is all we have discussed. Now we are going to talk about what are the prerequisites for this course, what is the course syllabus, and the timeline. That's what we are going to discuss. And the timeline, that's what we are going to discuss. Okay. So if you want to learn Oracle applications, technical, Oracle applications, technical, means techno-functional. So what is the meaning of techno-functional? 100%. When you go for an interview, they'll ask you technical. Are you technical consultant or techno-functional consultant? I am 100% technical consultant. I have around 30 to 40% of knowledge on functional. If you assign any technical task, I'll do it immediately. Right away, I can start working on that. But if you assign some functional task, maybe I required some time to go through that and do it. But if you ask me to do the entire functional course, functional setups or configuration, I'm not the right person. That's what actually techno-functional consultant. Okay, depends on the experience they will be expecting. Like if you go with 5+ years of experience, obviously techno-functional they will expect minimum 25 lakhs will be package. When we say techno-functional with 5 years of experience, minimum 25 lakhs. When we say I'm a technical consultant with 4 years or 4.5 years, minimum 16 lakhs. That's the package. Okay. So going forward, you will be going up to 55 lakhs. Now, right now in India, Oracle Apps techno-functional consultant is earning, who is having 10+ experience, 50 lakhs plus. That is a package when we have in Oracle applications. So, and starting, if you start as a fresher, it will be 4 lakhs, 4 to 5 lakhs. If you go ahead with 3 years experience, it will be 8 to 9. And if you go ahead with 4-5 years of experience, 15. And if you say I'm techno-functional consultant with 7 years and all, it will be 25. 25 it is. After that, it depends on your skill set, what you have in your product. Okay. So whatever the course which we are going to do is Oracle applications, techno-functional. We will be discussing complete technical and also the functional part, 40%. So what is the prerequisite for this? If you want to learn this Oracle applications technical, you need SQL and you required PLSQL. If you learn the basics, if you know the basics of this, then we will tell you how to learn the advanced. We will train you advanced, no problem. So if you are clear, we are clear here, it is right. So we are okay with this here. SQL and PLSQL, SQL and PLSQL that we are. Just 1 minute. Sorry. So what is the prerequisite for this? SQL and PLSQL basics. Basic SQL. If you know how to write select statement, if you know how to join 2 tables, if you know how to write where clause, fine. We will deal with the remaining. PLSQL. If you know basic variables, what is variable, how to store the value in variable, how to write simple if statement. If you have just idea what is loop, then we can handle it, not a problem. So this is the prerequisite. And today is the first demo. If you spend the time 4 to 5 hours per day, in next 3 days itself, you can complete this work. Okay, in next 3 days itself, we can complete this work. It means when we are starting regular classes Monday, maybe you are 0 right now, today. At this point of time, you are 0 in SQL and PLSQL. And regular classes, we are starting from Monday. And Monday and Tuesday, obviously, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, initial theory will be there. Just how to create a user, how to log in, how to navigate. That takes 2 to 3 days. It means you have 6 days time. You have 6 days time. If you really want to learn this course, if you want to really enter into the software industry, this 6 days, every day, 3 to 4 hours, if you spend, let's say 3 hours, 6 days, 3 hours, 18 hours, effective time, if you spend on YouTube, okay, you will get, or you can communicate with our admin, they'll share you. If you communicate with them, they'll share you the SQL videos. Okay, just you go to YouTube and say Oracle SQL tutorial for beginners. Enough. There will be a lot of professionals who has given the excellent Oracle SQL in Hindi, or go with English. So you will find, you'll be able to learn this. Yeah. That basics you can learn. What is database? What is SQL? What is PLSQL? In SQL, how to write select statement, different things. This you can learn. So that's what you can be ready for this course. So maybe so far you don't have idea. So only thing is, yes, we want to learn the course We want to prepare for interviews and we want to get a job in this, because there are jobs always. Oracle Apps Technical. So many people used to ask me, you are giving the advertisement saying that we are running a placement batch 100%. Is it real? Can you give 100% job if I join in your course? What I say answer to them, we are running this course with 45 hours, 45 working hours. I'm going to give the training 45 hours, working hours. I will ask everyone in every class, you have a basic doubt also, please ask me, I will explain. If you don't understand, ask me, I will explain and make it clear. That is my responsibility. And at the same time, if you are perfect this 45 hours course, if you are perfect this 45 hours course, theory and practical, then I am responsible 100%. I am responsible 100%. Otherwise, you take your return fee. Whatever the fees you pay to RTL, you take that money back. That's what I can say, 100%. But if you don't learn, I can't give. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I cannot give guarantee. I'm not asking real time. I'm not asking something new. I'm asking only whatever I told. Not even single point also. I will never ask you out of this 45 hours. 45 hours, whatever I given the training, if you are perfect theoretically and practically. When I say theoretically, you have to tell the answer in English. When I say practically, whatever the assignment I given, you have to explain. I don't give another assignment also. I don't give another example also. Whatever example I given, I explained, I executed in the training. If you do it, then it's fine. Your job is there. Your job is reserved. But if you say, no, I don't do it, then I'm sorry. I'm not responsible. I can't give the guarantee. That's what the guarantee from RTL. Right from the last 20 years. We are into this industry last 20 years. We started in 2004 and we are doing in the same. So 45 hours will be there. If you are perfect, this 45 hours theoretically and practically. Once the topic is over, I'll give you the question, interview question and answer also. I'll give you the question. I'll give you the theory answer. I will give you the practical answer also. Where will be the practical answer? Anyway, it will be there because in the classroom, I will be explaining practically, right? So it will be there always. Okay. So if you are doing, yes, 100%, we are responsible. Otherwise, you take the fees, whatever you pay to RTL. We don't charge even single rupee also from the student because we failed to give a job to you because you are perfect, but we have failed to give a job. This is recorded and it will be, I will be uploading this in YouTube. I'm not saying it is in offline, it is recorded. It will be uploaded in YouTube. You just remember and you show this the same video and we are responsible for it. But this 45 hours be perfect. And after you get a job also, you don't need support from any person. Nowadays, job support people are taking. But if you are perfect, this 45 hours work. For example, in the classroom, I will tell you how to load the purchase order data. I will ask you load the same data. I will not change the data also. I will ask you, I will give you that data file. Please load the data, whatever I have done in the classroom as it is. You do it. Then you are perfect and you will get a job. You will not be with me actually. Okay. So that's how we will go for execute this course. So whenever we want, but when I say 1 hour class per day, generally I take 1 hour class per day. So 1 hour class is equal to 3 hours practice. Definitely 3 hours practice. Today 1 hour class is completed. Definitely you have to spend 3 hours time and do the practice. It is required. Then it will be perfect. Up to date if you are pay, then it is fine. That will be good and you can easily complete and you can easily get it. Okay. So here, the reason why I'm telling you this is when you decided to learn some course in IT industry, put 4 to 5 hours per day effectively you put it. Effectively you put it. Okay. Maybe 1 month it will be delayed, your job, but definitely you will be in the job. That's type of option you will find in Oracle Apps Technical. You go to naukri.com and search Oracle Apps Technical. You will see a lot of openings. It will be minimum in hundreds of openings. Okay. Yeah. So that's the prerequisites required for Oracle Apps Technical. And this is the course we are going to have syllabus. We'll be discussing this topic just now we completed today. What are different roles and responsibilities? 3 roles: DBA role, functional role, technical role. What DBA do, we discussed. What functional do, we discussed. What technical do, we discussed. And application architecture, we'll be discussing tomorrow. How to create usernames and passwords. How to develop the concurrent programs in Oracle applications. How to work with the value sets, SQL programs, PLSQL, SQL loader. Here it will come, procure to pay cycle. How we can work with procurement module setups. This all comes under functional. How we can work with procurement module, as well as working with account payables, account receivables, order management module, cash management, general ledger. We'll be discussing with the inventory module, entire P2P flow and order to cash, procure to pay, order to cash, requisitions, RFQs, quotations, purchase orders, invoices, receipts, payments, ledger, journals, as well as sales order transactions. This all we will get. 2 cycles will be there. It means in the interview, if they ask you, are you finance consultant? Are you finance consultant? Technically, yes, because we are learning AP, AR, GL. Are you supply chain management technical? Yes, because we are learning procurement, inventory, and order management. So we are suitable for both finance as well as for the supply chain. We are suitable for both finance and supply chain. Sometimes
So
they'll ask you, are you procure to pay consultant or are you order to cash technical consultant? I am both, because we have to learn both the things. Because we need a job. So definitely, generally when we are working in the real time, one cycle people used to learn and people used to work. But when we are going for an interview, a lot of things they'll ask you. They'll say we are looking for both the cycles like that. So we have to learn both. So we are going to learn both procure to pay cycle technical, order to cash cycle technical. Both we are going to learn with functional setups, whatever is required for the technical consultant. Yeah. Okay, then AOL will be discussing profiles, multi-arg, flux fields, and all forms personalization, forms customization. We are going to learn all this here. And XML reports, BI reports, workflows, the OAF personalization, resume preparation, interview preparation. This is all we are going to learn. Yeah. So any doubts about the syllabus, please?
Yeah, I have one doubt. And this training will be covering with the real-time scenarios, like how companies will work in the project,
Yes.
or else,
Yes.
or else it will be in, like normal tutorials.
No. It is complete. Whatever we are telling this 45 hours, people are going to put 4+ experience and they are going to apply and they are able to answer the questions and everything.
Okay, thank you.
Chandra, can we learn the validations while pushing data into interfaces or API?
Yeah, we are going to do that, right? Interface
Because
validation.
I'm weak in that section.
If we look at here, for example, we are loading purchase order data. So we'll be discussing how to validate the purchase order data.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
Guys, is it okay?
yeah.
Okay, fine. So this is coding required for this. Coding is required for this. That is SQL and PLSQL.
PLSQL.
Yeah, that is
I
the
already
things are
follow
required.
your sessions from long time. So
Okay.
finally, yeah, and I learned many things from that sessions
Yeah.
too.
Okay.
Thank you.
So SQL and PLSQL. So many people says that coding is a problem for me, or I am afraid of the coding and all. So basically, the coding is required a lot of practice with multiple examples. That's all, nothing else. When we say coding, there will be, my point of view, there will be 6 topics. Variable, storing one value, array, storing multiple values, if statement, based on some condition, you will change the logic. Same condition you have to execute multiple times. Exception, handling the error. So if you are clear these 5 things, then you can write any logic. You go anywhere, any language, you go to Python, you go to Java, you go to PLSQL, anywhere. If you learn all these 5 things, then you can go for write the coding. But only thing is, we have to write the code. People will listen the video. People will learn the document, but not write the code. Writing, you have to type the coding. Open the notepad. Start writing the code. I'll do it the tomorrow class. Next 2 classes. Today is complete theoretical concept we discussed. First demo, we discussed completely theoretical. We discussed complete theoretical. Tomorrow, 100% practical. Complete coding. And day after tomorrow also complete coding. Many people used to ask me whether I can learn or not, whether I can run the coding or not, whether you are telling that this is Oracle Labs technical course. I'm afraid I'm not looking for technical. I'm looking for zero coding type. I ask you, attend my demos. In the demos itself, I write the coding. In the demo itself, I write the coding. At least 50 lines of coding I'll write in the next 2 demo sessions. Tomorrow I'll write 50 lines of coding. Day after tomorrow also 50 lines of coding. If you understand that coding, then you are suitable for this course and join. If you don't understand that, then you are unfit. You cannot learn this course. Your time will be wasted. Your amount also will be wasted. Don't join in this course. Try some other. That's what I can say. I used to be, somebody says that I want to join this course, sir. Many people are telling that people are getting the jobs and a lot of other jobs. And no problem. First attend 3 demo sessions. If you understand, then join. If you don't understand, don't join. Waste of time and waste of money also. Okay. So today is purely theoretical. Tomorrow, practical. Day after tomorrow, practical. Complete coding I'll write on this 1.5 hour. Why I take 1.5 hour is I'm writing the code. I'm taking first requirement and then I'm writing the code and I'm going to execute the code and I'm going to show you the result. And you don't know about the basics of this also, SQL and PLSQL. Still you are able to understand that, then you are fit. You can do it. Otherwise you are not fit for this course. Okay. So that we will be discussing tomorrow. Yes. Go ahead. Any doubts, Chaudhary?
Yes, yeah, I have 2 doubts only. So first one is this, like you have, understood what you said in this session. So are we going to cover both courses, like both module, like in the finance and HCM as well?
Technically, we are going to cover both finance and supply chain.
Okay,
If they
it
ask
will
you,
100%, right?
yes. If they ask you, are you finance technical consultant? Are you supply chain technical consultant? Yes, you are fit.
Okay, okay. Thank you very much for
Functional
the clar.
is different. Right.
Mhm.
Functional setups, configurations, that is different. So as I said, there will be a 1 to 4. One functional job is there. There will be a 4 technical, 3 to 4 technical jobs.
Okay, okay. And my second doubt is this, like, is this mandatory to get a job? Like, the graduation should be done in IT sector, like
No,
BFAC
not
and
required.
BCA?
When you are
Okay.
applying as a fresher,
Mhm.
yes, definitely, you must be a computer graduate or IT graduate or BSc
Mhm.
Computer Science, BCA,
Mhm.
MCA,
Mhm.
or BTech. When you are applying as a fresher, when you are applying as 1+, when you are applying as 2+,
Mhm.
but when you start with 3+,
Mhm.
then any graduate.
Mhm.
When you start applying for the jobs 3+, 4+, 5+, then they don't see your graduation, because your experience will override that education. It will dominate your education qualification. Of course, that is
All right.
important, but it will dominate. Your experience will
Thank
be
you.
the matter. But below 3 years, definitely your education will dominate the experience. Yeah.
Thank
Fine,
you.
guys, let's go for this, and let's see you tomorrow on the same time,
I have
same
a
meeting ID.
hello.
Yes. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Just now you said regarding these 5 points for the coding variable array if loop
Yes.
exception. So those five you are going to teach within coming 2 days, and you
No,
said
I'll be writing. I'm not teaching.
yeah, you
I'll
are
write the query direct.
coding. Yes.
So when I'm writing the code itself, you can understand, okay, why we are doing this and all.
Okay.
So
So
then,
like what I why I'm saying, I'm zero on this. What five things you are telling right now? So you mean if I'll not understand within 2 days, so I should not take the course?
yeah, 100%.
And these
Just
five,
attend this. Tomorrow I'm going to write a code. Okay.
okay,
So if you don't understand that, then it's difficult.
okay. Can you ask the question at the same time, like so that way you can know that I understood or not, something like that.
No problem.
So
Tomorrow just attend the session, then you will come to know.
okay,
So
okay,
then I'll start with tomorrow. What I'll do is generally I take one assignment
yes,
and I start discussing how to complete that assignment, why client is asking that requirement. And then I'll start writing a program and I'll run that program and I'll show the output. Okay. So then if you have any doubts, you can ask me tomorrow in that session. So if you are able to understand, yes, I'm able to understand that. So then you can, no problem.
okay, okay. We'll validate that. No problem. Thank you.
So the
Hello, sir.
reason why we take the code in the demo session itself is because you need to go through.
No,
So I'm not saying that the people are unfit today. Maybe after 2-3 months, if you work hard and learn the coding, maybe after 2-3 months you can join. That's different. It depends on the candidate, right? Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
Krishnamurthy, go ahead.
Hi, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, shall we get the daily class notes, sir?
Yeah. We have separate this software. Class folder is there. You will be
Okay.
getting all the notes here. Software.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Every class will be recorded and we'll share it through Google Drive. You can download that always. Okay. So that's not a problem. And software also we will have that remote desktop that I will be showing you tomorrow when I am going to write the code and execute that, right? Tomorrow. So I
And
take
class will be
tomorrow
only for 2 hour for on daily basis or 3 hours?
1 hour, 1 hour class.
Only
1
only 1
hour,
hour class
my
only.
1 hour class is equal to 3 hours of your lab, student's lab.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. That's what I
And
say. I
how much
used
time it
to
will
Can I
take to
leave
complete this
the
course?
session?
45 hours, 45
Okay.
working hours, weekly
All right,
6
got it.
days. Yeah, Monday to Saturday, weekly 6 days. We will have, means 6
So,
hours
so
per
sir,
week.
if someone like due to some emergency or some medical issue, if cannot attend some class, so
It will
what?
be recorded, right? It will be recorded and it will be shared into your Google Drive. You can download, go through. Any doubts are there, ping in WhatsApp group. We'll be having WhatsApp group for the batch, for the people who has enrolled. People will share the screenshots and other things. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Sir, I'd like to know about the course fee and the placement, sir.
You can communicate with our admin regarding that.
I will contact with him, but he said that sir will discuss with the session.
That's why they might have told that attend the demonstrations, then they might be explaining. So for today, first session completed, right? So tomorrow, you can communicate with them. Okay, attend the
Okay,
tomorrow
okay,
session.
okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Fine, guys. This video you will see after 1 hour in the YouTube channel. You can go through it. Yeah. Thank you.
Tomorrow is the same time, sir?
Yes, yes. Same time, same meeting.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.